I was pretty alarmed after reading all the allegations Katie made against Seth in court documents. Well, we don't know how much of that is true, since Seth gives another story. We just don't know what to believe at this point. Seth shared information of the time he was married to Katie, saying that she struggled to care for Sebastian with his special needs, so she decided to work while he stayed at home with their son. According to Seth, while Sebastian lived with the Proudfoots in their apartment, his innocence was stolen because he was allowed to play with an older child, without proper supervision. He was also led around as offender that spent 9 years in prison. Seth was so concerned that he called in a welfare check on his son. We also heard about times when Chris would hit Sebastian with a belt. He had CPS called on him in 2 states. Chris didn't want Sebastian staying at the house any longer, and he didn't want him around his daughter Faith. That alone says a lot to me. Sebastian was due to move in permanently with his father this summer, but then he vanished. Now, while I don't really believe in symbolism, I also question coincidences in these cases, because oftentimes, it's not just a coincidence. I came across this information that I wanted to share with you today. Look at this. This is a court record of Seth Rogers and Katie Rogers. It says dissolution with minor children, which would be Sebastian Rogers. Look at the date filed, the 26th February 2016. What are the odds that Sebastian vanishes exactly on that date, years later? Years later, when we know he was not wanted in the Proudfoot home. It scares me. Is this just some weird coincidence? Some were saying that maybe Katie hid Sebastian, so that he would not move to Seth's house. She wasn't keen on Sebastian moving. It was Chris and Seth that were trying to convince her. I don't know. What do you guys think? Something more to this, or just a creepy coincidence?